Welcome to our video on Black Myth, Wukong. This upcoming action RPG by Chinese indie developer Game Science is based on the classic 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West. With its mix of Souls-like gameplay and traditional Chinese folklore, Black Myth, Wukong has generated a lot of buzz since its announcement in 2020. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the game's story, gameplay, and development, and explore why it's one of the most highly anticipated games in the action RPG genre. Black Myth, Wukong is an upcoming action role-playing game by Chinese indie developer Game Science. The game is based on the classical 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West. The game has gained significant attention since its announcement, with a pre-alpha gameplay video uploaded in August 2020, receiving almost 2 million views on YouTube and 10 million views on Bilibili in one day. Gameplay in Black Myth, Wukong has been described as Souls-like. The player controls a monkey based on Sun Wukong, referred to in the game as the Destined 1 degrees, to fight through an assortment of enemies. The player also has the ability to transform into a flying insect or a giant monster. The game's enemies, bosses, areas, and spells were showcased in a 3-minute gameplay trailer released in February 2021. The game's soundtrack has been authorized by CCTV to use its theme song from the 1986 TV series Journey to the West. This is a significant feat as CCTV is the national television network in China. In a 2020 interview with IN China, Game Science said they plan to release Black Myth, Wukong by 2023. The developer aims to release the game for PC, as well as mainstream consoles. The game will be sold as a one-time purchase with possible DLCs. However, in January 2023, Game Science released a short video indicating that the game will be officially released in the summer of 2024. Black Myth, Wukong has been met with controversy. After the release of the pre-alpha gameplay video in August 2020, studio head and CEO Feng Jai made 3 sexually charged comments regarding the video's popularity on Weibo. Some Chinese internet users who were offended by these comments uncovered that Game Science, in 2015, used explicit graphics and suggestive text in some of its job advertisements. As a result, female video game players called for changes to the male-dominated culture of gaming in China. The wait is almost over as the game is set to launch in the summer of 2024. The announcement comes in a whimsical and quirky short film by Game Science featuring a stop-motion bunny that captures the excitement and anticipation of fans worldwide. The film showcases a young rabbit trying to install the game on their outdated PC, but fails to do so. The countdown begins, and years later, the rabbit, now an old-timer, finally gets a chance to play the game. It's a hilarious nod to fans' long wait for the game and their eagerness to finally get their hands on it. Game Science is known for their unique and sometimes odd trailers, and this one is no exception. The video is a fun celebration of the Chinese zodiac, as 2023 marks the year of the rabbit. It's clear that the developers are having fun with their marketing, and fans are loving it. Despite the game's delay, fans remain excited about what the game has to offer. Black Myth, Wukong promises an immersive gaming experience, taking players on a thrilling journey through ancient China, fighting epic battles, and encountering a range of enemies. The game's stunning graphics and challenging gameplay have already earned it a place in the hearts of gamers worldwide. However, the game's release hasn't been without controversy. Game Science has been criticized in the past for misogynistic comments and reports of a toxic, male-dominated workplace. Despite this, fans remain hopeful that the developers have addressed these issues and are working towards creating a more inclusive environment. Black Myth, Wukong is a game that has been making waves in the gaming industry since its announcement. Developed by Chinese indie studio Game Science, this action role-playing game takes inspiration from traditional Chinese folklore and features an ambitious world and gameplay mechanics. The game's founder, Feng Jai, has been vocal about his desire for players to forget the pre-alpha footage that was revealed last year. He has stated that the footage was only meant to attract developers to join the team and does not represent the team's best work. This statement gives gamers a glimpse into the level of dedication and commitment that Game Science has put into the game's development. Black Myth, Wukong is set in a fantastical world based on the 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West. Players control Sun Wukong, a monkey king with supernatural abilities, as he battles through hordes of enemies using a variety of weapons and magic spells. The game's combat mechanics have been described as Souls-like, with the focus on precise timing, dodging, and counterattacks. What sets Black Myth, Wukong apart from other games is its attention to detail and authenticity. The game features a richly imagined world that draws from traditional Chinese folklore, complete with mythical creatures, ancient ruins, and exotic landscapes. The game's graphics are also stunning, with intricate character designs and vividly rendered environments. In conclusion, Black Myth: Wukong is an upcoming action RPG that promises to be a unique and ambitious addition to the gaming landscape. With its focus on traditional Chinese folklore, intricate world building, and challenging gameplay mechanics, the game is poised to attract a wide range of players. While the wait for the game's release may be long, the dedication and commitment of game science to creating a top-tier gaming experience are sure to make it worth the wait. The Chinese indie studio behind the highly anticipated action RPG, Black Myth: Wukong, is Game Science. Established in 2014, the studio is located in Hangzhou and Shenzhen and was founded by former Tencent developers. Game Science's previous titles include the mobile and PC free-to-play games 100 Heroes and Art of War, Red Tides. Prior to founding Game Science, some of the developers were part of Tencent's Quantum Studio and worked on an MMORPG called Asura West, which was also based on Journey to the West. However, reports suggest that the game underperformed, and it's unclear if this was the reason why some of the team left. Despite being a small team, Game Science is leveraging the early announcement of Black Myth: Wukong to attract new talent to the studio and help complete the game. With their passion and dedication, the team is working hard to create a game that will captivate players and deliver a unique gaming experience. Black Myth: Wukong's story is based on the timeless Chinese tale, Journey to the West, which is one of the 4 masterpieces of classical Chinese literature. While details about the game's story are still scarce, we know that the game is heavily inspired by the original story, and it features Sun Wukong, also known as the Monkey King, as the main character. In the original tale, Sun Wukong is a rebellious and mischievous monkey who acquires incredible supernatural abilities and becomes a powerful warrior. He joins a group of travelers on a perilous journey to the west to obtain sacred texts, where they face numerous challenges and battles against fierce monsters and evil spirits. Black Myth: Wukong is expected to follow a similar narrative, with players taking on the role of Sun Wukong as he battles through an assortment of enemies and embarks on a journey filled with danger and adventure. The game is expected to feature a range of mythical creatures, exotic landscapes, and epic battles, all of which are staples of the classic Chinese tale. Overall, Black Myth: Wukong's story is rooted in Chinese folklore and promises to be an exciting and immersive adventure that pays homage to one of the greatest literary works of all time. In the original tale, Journey to the West, Sun Wukong's story is depicted from his birth through his journey to attain Taoism and achieve immortality. Along the way, he hones his language and combat skills, becoming a master of both. One of the significant abilities he acquires is the 72 methods of heavenly transformation, which enables him to transform into various animals and objects effortlessly. As the story progresses, Sun Wukong joins a group of travelers on a perilous journey to the west to obtain sacred texts. Throughout the journey, he faces numerous challenges and battles against fierce monsters and evil spirits, showcasing his exceptional combat skills and supernatural powers. Along the way, Sun Wukong also learns valuable lessons about morality and self-control, making him one of the most beloved and iconic characters in Chinese literature. Black Myth: Wukong draws heavily from this rich source material and features Sun Wukong as the main protagonist. Players can expect to see him using his combat skills and magical abilities to fight against a wide variety of enemies and traverse exotic landscapes. With its immersive story and engaging gameplay mechanics, Black Myth: Wukong is poised to become a modern classic that pays tribute to one of the most beloved characters in Chinese folklore. In Black Myth: Wukong, the main character is Sun Wukong, also known as the Monkey King. Sun Wukong is a legendary figure in Chinese folklore, known for his incredible speed, strength, and agility. He is a master of combat and possesses a range of magical abilities, including the power to transform into various animals and objects. As seen in the gameplay trailer, Sun Wukong wields a magical black iron staff that can grow or shrink based on its owner's commands, which is a signature weapon from the original tale. He also has incredible leaping ability, allowing him to cover vast distances with ease, and can manipulate the weather and control spirits and gods with his spells. Additionally, Sun Wukong is an expert in both armed and unarmed martial arts combat, and he possesses a special breathing method that grants him immortality. With his incredible abilities and formidable combat skills, Sun Wukong is a force to be reckoned with, and players will have a blast controlling him as they embark on an epic journey through ancient China in Black Myth: Wukong. Black Myth: Wukong's gameplay promises to be a thrilling mix of environmental exploration, and skill-based combat mechanics reminiscent of the Souls-like genre. The game is played from a third-person perspective, allowing players to fully immerse themselves in the richly imagined world of ancient China. As seen in the gameplay trailers, the game features Sun Wukong, armed with his signature magic-imbued black iron staff weapon. The staff is a versatile weapon, as it can grow in length and sweep entire armies off their feet in one fell swoop, making it a formidable weapon in battle. One of the unique features of Black Myth, Wukong's gameplay is the ability for Wukong to transform into a golden cicada, allowing him to traverse the world and evade enemy detection. The game's opponents range from small groups of anthropomorphic monkeys, tigers, and foxes to massive armies, much like the Dynasty Warriors franchise, which Wukong must defeat all by himself. The updated Black Myth Wukong trailer showcases exciting new abilities that Wukong can use in combat, which promise to make the game even more engaging and challenging. In addition to his ability to transform into a golden cicada, Wukong can now also transform into a skull-filled boulder that can deflect attacks, parry large groups of enemies, and freeze enemies in place before striking them. One of the most impressive new features showcased in the trailer is Wukong's ability to transform into 3 flying creatures that can rain down lightning from above, giving players a new way to approach combat situations. The game's bosses are also a standout feature, with giant creatures like a wolf-like creature, a rolling spider made entirely of bones, a lightning-wielding sword fighter and mage, a fire-breathing rat-like creature, a flesh-covered mouse, and a giant humanoid ox, among others. Overall, the updated trailer demonstrates the game's deep focus on combat mechanics and the incorporation of various magical abilities and transformations that will keep players on their toes throughout the game. The game's boss battles promise to be epic, with each boss presenting a unique challenge for players to overcome. With its dynamic combat and immersive world, Black Myth Wukong is shaping up to be a must-play title for action RPG fans. And there you have it, everything we know so far about Black Myth Wukong. With its engaging gameplay mechanics, immersive world, and deep roots in Chinese folklore, this game is shaping up to be a must-play for action RPG fans. While we don't have an official release date yet, we'll be keeping a close eye on the latest news and developments from Game Science, and we'll be sure to update you as soon as more information becomes available. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.